What is up, everybody? Welcome to the first studio version of 55 Clips. I'm your host, Jeremy Wallman, and I am here to find out what is going on with the chat. It seems like something is going wrong every time I try to do anything on here. I'm here with my co host, Lucy, laying down in the background, checking out this certified Twitter beef in the building. Why can't I get the chats? Let's go ahead and just do it like this. Make sure you all, again, I'm doing some test runs. So please comment on the chat and let's get this party going. Got some, and we'll leave it like this. This is how we'll do 55 clips. Leave the comments up on the board for everybody. Testing out some stuff. No, I want the chat overlay to be there. People tuning in, I appreciate it. Let's get some comments in here. I may have to refresh the screen, which is going to throw everything off, but it is what it is. Okay. The CSC chat is just going bananas right now. Let's go ahead and let's reload the screen. Everything that there we go. Yes, just got the new notification. Let's go ahead and put the overlay. Put the overlay over here to the side. Anything y'all say will go up on the screen. What is good, Allie Jack? You know what? We're not going to put the overlay on because it seems like it's messing everything up. Allie says he just got the new notification. Dwayne says, what's good, Card Family? Tom Jeffries in the building. We're not talking about Drake, are we? We're going to try not to. It's a lot. Sean says, party. Most definitely. D Wall, yo, yo, yo. And Sean simply wants to kick me out of Louisville again so we can get some good news. I feel you on that. Again, send me some money and I will leave immediately. I'm going to have to mute the pod chat for a few minutes because it is burning up. Let's see. Going live now. Join us. All right. So got y'all in here. Look, I don't know when I'm going out of town next. I can tell you next year I've got 2 trips planned. I got one trip to Las Vegas planned for WrestleMania. And we will time these out. These will be no longer than 20 minutes a piece. Y'all have me for 20 minutes. Any questions y'all want to ask, I'm here. There's no format to the show. We can get talking about just about anything you want, and that's fine with me. Let's do what we can do. But, yeah, going to WrestleMania in the middle of April next year, it's been my lifelong dream to do the entire WrestleMania week, and going to accomplish that next year. And going to go I had so much fun decompressing and de-stressing down, and let's see. Let's do a little something here. Would you rather me stay on Twitter or switch to YouTube? I'd rather you switch to YouTube. I'd rather everybody switch to YouTube. You know what? Let's let everybody know that we are going. For people that haven't yet realized what we're doing, we got not a lot of people in here, but it is Monday. We're going to talk about anything y'all want to talk about. It's our brand new show, 55 clips, and we're just going to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I may go to WrestleMania too. Okay, well, let's all meet up. We're going to be staying at the link. Y'all like the new graphics for the new show? I have to make sure that I'm not going to get copywritten for the intro. They tried to copyright me the other day, and basically I had to just agree to have it edited out, but I've reduced it down to like 4 seconds, so I do not think that I will be copywritten, but we'll see. Cool guy Don in the building. Guess who's back? What's good, KGD? Appreciate it. Any scoops on the basketball team since Card Don 329? Great question. It's wow. No, I don't want to block them. I just want to. Let's go ahead and throw the comments up on the screen. Guess who's back? Any scoops? Are you worried, Sean? You know what? Sometimes, and this is no shade. Sometimes I get frustrated with Sean's questions, but sometimes they are brilliant. And this is one of the brilliant ones. No, I'm not worried. I wish I had something for this. Y'all can't even see the microphone. I'm not gonna hold it like this the whole day. So, it is what it is. Wes Keys in the building. Quentin in the building. Wes, you can go ahead and hop on here with me if you want to. This is we're just shooting the crap about everyday events. I'm not gonna try to, get too deep or whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, we're back. Listen. No, there's no Kevin. We don't do that here. We don't. Blue does not get in here. We don't allow that. But okay, no, I'm not worried. First off, Kelsey told us that he would like to have the roster completed by mid-May. We've still got about a week and a half till mid-May. Secondly, I have it on good authority that we may add a couple pieces when the transfer portal opens back up after the NBA, the guys test the waters in the NBA draft and come back. Well, what happens if somebody committed to, well, just for example, let's say somebody went pro at UCLA and no, let's not use UCLA because then I know what's coming there. Somebody went pro at Illinois, and that's why Ben Humunkalaka Honey Ho went to Illinois. Well, let's say he decides to come back and that pushes Ben out of a starting position, then he could decide to. So stuff like that. We're going to have. We're in an age also to where August transfer portal additions aren't out of the question either because they will by August know are they going to play a lot on the team that they're on or not. So, okay, no, you're good. Keys is good. Yeah, PK knows what he's doing. There's a group of people, and I'm not going to call them out because every time I do, they get really offended, and it's not. And I don't call them out. Cash in the building. What's good, my bro? I don't call them out because I'm trying to make fun of them. I call them out because I worry for their life. Because there's a group of people that just message with each other in a private. We'll just call it a private chat, and they get each other riled up and angry and mad, and then they go urinate all over Twitter and Facebook and wherever else they're subscribed to, and get the rest of Twitter, try to get the rest of Twitter riled up, and it's just not that deep. What's up, Justin? My guy Justin McCord in the building. That would be if I am correct. Where are we at? Come on, hop on here. Yeah, my guy Justin McCord, we appreciate it. Let's see, do you know how many? I'm not doing this, Don. I'm not doing it. I'm not paying attention to the group chat. Dwayne in the building. What's up, Dwayne? Appreciate it. Not a lot. I just got on here. I was like, look, I'm going to have a couple days during the week with it being the dead period that I can, A, hop on and chat with you all for as long as y'all want. I'm going to try to cap it at 20, 25 minutes. B, get ideas for the shows for the week because we have Live 55 on Thursday at 7 p.m. No Sunday show this week. And then next week we come back, and there's no Louisville live stream this week either. I was informed this morning there were too many schedule conflicts. So tomorrow night at 7, no Louisville live stream this week. It will return next week. But we've got Live 55 on Thursday, 55 in the crew. Wes, Higgy, Tanner, all join me for that. And then we won't have a Sunday show. As I said, look, it's our guy getting W crazy in the. That was his thumb anyway. But what's up, Wes?
What's going on, bro?
I'm trying to ignore the group chat, man, because it's getting way too deep for me. Bro. And it's running my battery out, honestly. And I love all those guys in there. And I know Don, my guy Don's in there, and he's also in here with us.
Bro, you my neck saying Drake won, trying to explain everything for Drake and everything. Bro, he lost. It's over. He
Listen,
lost.
here's the way I look at that. Everybody, like, they have their favorites. It is what it is. I have to be 100% honest. I am not a Drake fan at all. I'm not really a Kendrick fan at all. However, I can only see like your teeth, Wes. You got to aim the camera up a little bit or hunch down. There you go. There you go. Oh, where are you at?
At a friend's house. At my people's house. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm done. Wait.
Was good. No, but I'm not really a fan of either. But not because they're not good. It's just I've always thought Drake was corny, and then he attached himself to BBN. So I ruled him out from that day forward. I didn't even listen to the Jack Harlow Drake song. I love Jack. I just couldn't stand Drake. I will say this. As far as Kendrick is concerned, he's had some bangers that I've enjoyed throughout the years. But this is not about bangers. This is not about club. This is about verbally assaulting each other. So if you listen to the lyrics, I think it's pretty clear that Drake got massacred. But it is what it is. Quentin, I'm waiting for an email back. I'm glad you mentioned that. And Rob says, "What's up, Allie Jack?" Red State calls him Too Tall Wes, and that's not the case.
He's taller than me.
Trying to finger poke us. That's all it is. There we go, Wes. What you got? Anything you want to talk about real quick?
Y'all did? Yeah. Nah, I ain't know if y'all did or not. Of course we did. I got other people in here trying to share some dialogue and whatnot.
I feel you on that. Hey, you just wanted to say hi and hop on real quick. No. Did you just? Is that why you hopped in?
Yeah.
All right.
I was just hollering at you for a second.
Appreciate it, man. We'll let you get back to your company and fun and stuff, and we'll holler at you later.
All right, I'll catch you later, bro.
Yep. Wes Keys in the building. I had to cut him off, man. I had to. There's too many words flying around in the background, and I am absolutely cool guy Don. I love you, man. Everybody's got their own opinions. It doesn't make my opinion right. It don't make your opinion right. I will say this. I don't know how old Cool Guy Don is, but I know that I'm older than everybody else in that group chat except for Jeff Nunn. He is older than Jesus. So I would take his opinion over most people. But everything Drake that I've seen put out has been super corny, and I don't like it. It's not my style. And like I will say this, after like the third track, it felt like Drake was up, but then Kendrick came out with like 4 more tracks and put him squarely none of your business, Red State. Put him squarely in the coffin and shut the door and locked it up. So that's how I feel. And then all the stuff about, yes, absolutely. Me and Wes are all Celtics fans. Feel like there was somebody else that was Tanner a Celtic fan? No, there's a bunch of let's get that together sometime. Justin says soft, absolutely. It's just not me. I can't do it. And then all his stuff about the liking underage girls that didn't sit right with me. And then he tried to claim that he fed fake information. Well, that makes you the idiot. So have you by a year or two. You might. But the fact of the matter is, I can't. I just cannot. I don't even think it was close. And I don't really want to get into it in this chat. That's what I got the group chat for on CSZ. There's literally like 2 people that it's like 28 people think that Kendrick won, and Cool Guy Don and our guy Pip, bless his heart, they're saying this the other way. But I feel like if you wanted to equate it to like an NBA or even a World Series type feel, Kendrick won this series 4-1. For sure. Quentin says he doesn't really follow the NBA enough to have a team, but he likes the Pacers and then get healthy. But see, here's the thing. I don't. It is a good back and forth. I wouldn't consider myself a Kendrick supporter though, because I don't really have a lot. Like I probably have the same amount of their stuff in my iPod, but this last week Kendrick has owned it by far. But we don't know if it was bad info either, because basically in this last one that Drake put out yesterday, he basically gave up. Again, it is what it is. I don't really. That's what we got the CSD group chat for. Make sure that if you are in here and you would like to join us for impromptu discussions, subscribe to us on YouTube. There are different levels you can subscribe to. It just gives you extra access and more perks if you subscribe, and we appreciate our premium subscribers joining in and hopping in and doing their thing. So we really do appreciate that. I'm trying to answer my YouTube and poor Pip and poor Teflon Don though, man. Spider been showing out. I know we were doing the show yesterday and y'all had me convinced that he was about to get beat out of the NBA playoffs. And my guy, just all he needed was for us to end the show so he could show out. So excuse me. So let's see. What else do we got going on here in the yeah. I'm about to hit live with 55. What kind of? This is 55 clips. It's just our short little 25-minute clip show where I come in here. We talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Doesn't have to be Louisville sports. It can be whatever, and we're here. Can't do it by himself, says Quentin. Absolutely. Let's see. But yeah, it's going to be anywhere from 20 to, I guess I could give 30 minutes to answer any questions. It is what it is. Let's go ahead. Let's throw some of these comments up here, because that's what y'all come to see is the comments. Well, and to hear me, but mostly the comments and to hear me. What's up, Robert? What's up, Mr. Maxwell? And here's what I'll say. I'm not saying either one of them's tough, but every time I listen to Drake, I either want to turn the channel or fall asleep. Like even Kendrick is just, but I'm saying I think Drake's music catalog altogether, starting from the bottom, now we're here. That sounds like some old kindergarten stuff. Like, and I'm not saying Kendrick's is all I'm saying. I'm not defending Kendrick. I'm not defending Drake. I said I wasn't going to do this on this chat. What I'm saying is, over the last week, Kendrick destroyed. He didn't beat him. He destroyed him. He beat him like he stole something from him. What do you think about all this U of L to the Big 12 talk? I think that if a move is made and we have to leave the ACC, the only logical placement for us is the Big 12. SEC won't take us. The Big 10, I'd love to get in the Big 10, but academically, I'm not sure that would be viable for us. I don't see. Got this new fan installed, and now it makes me yawn a little bit. Haven't been watching much this week. Are we going to get a big? Absolutely. There are some rumors that within the next week we should land a visit with former Smurf turd big man, Ugana Ukulele, or whatever his last name is. I don't remember his last name. I just remember his first name is Ugana. Looks like we're getting in big on him. I don't know if that means we don't feel confident about Osbar or whatever the case may be, but I haven't been told we were completely out on Great Osbar yet. I can shoot out a no. No, it's this big fan I had, because I was getting hot in here doing these, and so I had a fan put in here. Shout out to my guy Jake for that. And yeah, it's getting chilly in here now. I've got on y'all. If y'all notice, I don't normally wear full t-shirts. I need something. I'll take them to. Yeah. Let me go ahead and shoot out a message while we're on the show. Sometimes those work out well. Who we going? We'll see. Sometimes they answer while we're doing the show. Sometimes they don't. Very funny though, Reds. Cool guy Don. Love cool guy Don. Yes, I already said that one. But and then Justin wants to point out Quentin. He scored 89 points in the last 2 games, but you're right. He can't do it by himself. Absolutely. Look, we are nearing the 21-minute mark again. We'll give it a couple more minutes since it took a while to get everybody in here. We'll talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I have This is my relaxation show. This is for me to stretch out, have a little fun, and not really worry about formats and stuff like that. Of course, Live at 55, we have a small format there, but that's more to Tanner and Higgy and Wes Keys are new in the game. They understand it takes time for success. I created that show, secondary show, as a practice show for them, and it's taken off really well. Actually, there's some weeks that it outperforms stream-wise. Now, nothing outperforms the main podcast on all the podcast avenues, but this one I just want to create so I can have a little bit of fun because Dalton in the group chat giving battle rap opinions is something I never thought I would see. Absolutely, Justin. I'll be there. TBT. We'll have to get together, hang out prior something. Quentin says, I know, but he's playing on a bad knee too, and Mobley and them need to step up. How many games y'all think the Cavs win? Celtics are tough. Much like Kendrick did Drake, I feel like Celtics are going to beat the Cavs 4-1. It's just I cannot keep my eyes off this group chat. I'm gonna have to mute it, and I don't want to mute it. And it's my own group chat. Y'all don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Do we have any really quick while we're on here again? We got about 7 more minutes left. Any fans of the show All American on here? TBT. July 19th through the 4th. I'm thinking 412 says D Wall. TJ thinks it's a sweep. I think they're too tough for that. KGD says, I'm just talking crap, but I think the back and forth brings out fire from both sides. Drake is up since he's doing facts. Only Dalton surprised me, too. He's in it. Look. I don't think Drake is up. But again, it's funny. And we don't know what's true and what's not true because actually at this point, if Drake fed him fake information and Kendrick was able to annihilate him with the fake information, then he gave Kendrick the assist to beat him. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's fun. And Dalton surprised me with it too because it's kind of like Cheddar Bob in 8 Mile. Like, you don't even go here. No, I'm just kidding. Rob says, what do you think Spider Mitchell becomes? I do. I agree. Justin says, I'm a Celtics fan for one, like Jeremy said. Okay. TJ, I watch All American. All right, TJ, you watch All American. Let me ask you this question really quick. Do you think they are setting up for Coach Baker to return at some point? They never found a body. This dude just went off and did a show for a year that didn't really get picked up. It didn't really do a whole bunch of, and they did a movie. Do you think they're setting it up for him to return one day? I kind of do. He threw Kendrick the alley. I'd love to get your thoughts on that. I love that show. I've been watching. I actually restarted it the other day. Drake threw Kendrick the alley. I restarted watching it, Tom. Not Cheddar Bob. It's about to be CSC versus Locked. No, never that. Dalton is CSC. Dalton is both Kendrick and Drake. Dalton's very, very unique to the situation. He is Kendrick, but he's also the guy that fed the information from Drake to Kendrick. So he's on both sides of it. But no, ain't no, no, it ain't. We ain't never gonna be on opposite sides. That's my guy. Watching Fallout. Listen, All American's probably one of the best shows, and I have a very peculiar taste. I'll just have to be honest as far as that's concerned. One of the best shows that I've seen on TV since Burn Notice back in the day. Burn Notice got better every episode. I might have to restart watching it. TJ says I love me some Billy Baker. He actually follows me on Twitter. I've been saying that since he died on the show. Both fired. Oh, Twisted Metal. I'll have to check that and follow out. I've not really heard anything about either one of them. Let's see. I'm going to actually, while we're on here live, I'm going to DM Coach Billy Baker. Coach Baker, we need you back now. They are messing with Jordan and Spence. Hurry. Just to show y'all that is a real, whoop, nope. Can you see it that way? No, can't see it that way. No. Well, anyway, that's a real DM to Tay Diggs, my guy. Oh, well, All American is still in his it's still in his bio. TJ, so it is what it is. Twisted Metal's on Prime. Okay, tell me you watched. Oh my God, C Miles, bro. Holy crap! Yes, I watched it this morning actually, and oh my! And this is why I wanted to do this show. We got about 2.5 minutes left, so we could talk about just current events and do stuff like that. And we may, I know y'all are like, this dude ain't gonna get off here. We may go a little bit longer if the conversation picks up, but yes, I did watch Tom Brady's roast last night, and Justin McCord says both based off of video games. Red State says, I don't know who that is, but are they predicting them to Bama? I don't know. Nuggets versus Celtics NBA Finals, possibly. Lincoln Lawyers, the bombshell. Finally got that offer out to Caden Magwood. That was huge. Somebody said, if you would commit to Louisville right away, please like this tweet. And it was somebody that only had like a couple of followers, but Magwood immediately liked it, so that was good. Check out Van Allen Lubin. I like the name. I'll check him out just because of the name. From Vandy, Rising Jr. at the 34. The Aaron Hernandez jokes were nuts, man. You're right. Justin says the season is coming out in June for sure. I have always been an appreciator of comedy. Now, there was a lot of stuff last night I liked. There was a lot of stuff last night I didn't like. But what I will say is that for a while, comedy stopped being real funny because people were afraid to say jokes and do stuff. And last night, nobody was afraid, which could be a good and a bad thing. Nobody was afraid to say anything. So comedy, for those who enjoy comedy and appreciate it, it came back last night in a big way. Jeff Ramsey wants to know who the next men's basketball commit is. Jeff, I don't know. I really don't. Let's see if we've got any words back from. Oh, we did get a DM back. No, it's just Don talking in the daggone. He was the. Oh yeah. Okay, so Red State, exactly. So that's what makes me think that we are. Thank you. I'm glad you mentioned that. Okay. Well, I didn't know what Ugana's last name was, so I just thought maybe you were referring to them. I had been unplugged from the Louisville sports landscape for the last 2 weeks. I'm getting plugged back in. I'm rebooting, Control Alt Delete, getting everything reset. Yes. So that was Alabama was the other suitor, I believe, for Uganda. So that's what makes me feel like we have a good shot at that kid, because he was wanting to go to Alabama. They filled the spot, so feel like we're it's 50-50 for us and Asabar. Yeah, Allie, they've been doing really well recruiting, man. I mean, Arkansas putting together, you hate to give that dude down there any love, but he's putting together a killer roster. Got John L. Davis out of FAU. There were a couple, of course, he brought most of his Kentucky guys and flipped a lot of the Kentucky recruits. So, yeah. Right now, I would just keep my eyes on Asabar and Uganda. Those are the two I would keep my eyes on. As a matter of fact, yeah, he's on fire, and thank God he's not in Lexington anymore. But then again, if he was in Lexington, like that's the common denominator. He'd poop his pants in Lexington. So maybe he's still. We're gonna find out a lot over the next year. Was Cal just hindered by his environment and fan support, or was he just a crappy coach? And I'll bet half on both. I don't really know which way it is. Like you say though, there's no telling who will be available later. Bingo. Will KP win those games at Arkansas? D Wall wants to know. He just might. He might. Justin says, I hope he smokes Kentucky's boots next year. Well, I don't. My goodness. I hope he doesn't smoke their boots. I hope he kicks their butts. I think that might have been what you meant to say. Or maybe you meant to say what you said. It is what it is. What I like about Kelsey, he recruits pieces he thinks fits his scheme. Therefore, I'm not worried yet. We are in a day and age, and I'll say this and then we'll wrap up because we're already over the 30-minute mark. We are in a day and age that people want to react. They want to react like the sky is falling first, and then be calm down. React first, think secondly. I've even got a really good friend who was really good friends with our last coach and has just been super negative on Pat Kelsey since day one. Well, and I know why. But he brings up a lot of good points. Like this can go either way, guys. I'm not going to sit here and tell you all everything's going to be fine. I'm not going to tell you everything's going to be crap because I don't know yet. I don't know if these. It's all about, do these guys click together? Are they getting good leadership? We know that they necessarily didn't get 100% leadership last year. They had a couple of guys that tried to do their job and got hindered. Oh, shoot. Excuse me. Drake must have been dancing in my head again. But I also don't want us to like, oh, we're going to the tournament next year. Like, let's temper our expectations down until we get some practices. Like, the school's not even over yet. Our guys are still practicing and playing here in Louisville. They're not at NC State. They're not at Illinois. Well, actually, Trey Mayo, I don't know where he's at. I do know that a lot of the basketball players have the option to take their classes remotely. So I know Sky, he's at home. But Curtis is here. Mike's here. BHH is here. Tyler is here. JJ's here. So these guys, the new guys haven't even had an opportunity to play together yet. So I have heard that Hatton from Bellarmine is basically Dr. Pepper Zero Danilo. So I would not want anything to do. Kevin wants to know, what's up, 55? What did I miss today? Not really much of anything. Well, the debut of the third show, 55 Clips. It's not really the debut. We did a couple down in Orlando while we were out and about. But I just felt like I could bring some more content to you all and it would make the other shows flow a whole lot nicer, especially with the slow time smacking us right in the face. It it was time for a hero to step up. And no, I'm just kidding. I just want to talk more. Y'all know how I am. I love to talk. James Garland says we'll be okay, Card Nation. Have faith in Kelsey and the new system. Absolutely. I'm going to ask you all to get y'all's final questions in comments now. I am going to end this in about 90 seconds. I do want to really quickly remind you all, normally the Louisville live stream, which is brought to you by the 502 Circle on the Rave-On Sports app, is every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. This week we don't have a show. Next week we'll come back. Make sure you are following them on Twitter, Rave on Sports, 502. Is it 502 Circle or 502 underscore Circle? I can find out real quick. 502. I'm not doing this. 502 underscore Circle, just like I thought. Follow them. Stay tuned to my timeline. I'll let you know on the show. I don't know why my throat's so itchy. On Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Every Thursday night at 7 p.m. We were on Wednesdays, but for the spring, summer dead period, we are going on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Myself, Wes Keys, Cody Higdon, Tanner Hickman, bringing you the best of what we got going on every week in Card Nation. We always do a wrestling segment. We got four segments every Thursday night. And the last one is wrestling and current events. Now, this may take the current events part out of it, but we will come to you all with all the updates that we can. Stay positive, put the mails up, as James said. And on Sunday, so starting yesterday, we moved to our bi-weekly CSZ podcast shows. So there will not be another podcast until CSZ podcast until the 19th of May. Make sure you stay tuned. This group chat is just, I can't do it with y'all. Love y'all, but y'all doing too much. And that's about all I have for you all today. Again, Lava 55 Thursdays, Louisville live stream Tuesdays, Cardinal Sports Zone podcast every other Sunday, and now 55 clips, which we'll probably do 2 or 3 times a week, depending on depending on two things: the demand for it, and if we can get any kind of demand. I said demand. So sponsor demand. So if you would like to sponsor this show or this show, make sure you shoot me an email. I'm gonna get a new overlay made that's got the got our sponsorship and the other stuff on it, so that way I can get that out to you all the next time for sure. But look, Card Nation, Coach Kelsey will bring us to the promised land. He will eventually, but I'm going to tell you right now, I would not be shocked with the 15-15 season because these guys have never played with each other before. We had guys that never played with each other before last year, and they had no direction. We got direction this year. I don't expect a 20-game improvement. I expect us to be about 15-15. Hopefully, we get some bigger pieces that lift the floor on that. But that's what I'm expecting right now. What's up, Fabian? I got Fabian. Don is still sure you were Dalton. Sure. I love this. I've been in Houston no less than 15 times. I've heard Drake played less than I have fingers on one hand. Spent some time in the third ward star. But listen, these guys, I love them so much. Yeah. Bo Kwani, 7'3", 2026 prospect. Just enrolled at Fern Creek High School. That's something to keep an eye on. Look, I appreciate you. I stay down here all night with you all if I was getting paid, but I'm not getting paid. Cash App is CSZ55 if you want to bless us. We appreciate it. Never play with each other and come from different systems. That will prove how great our coach is. We're going to leave it on that comment. Absolutely. We love it. So we'll keep doing these, but it's got to be profitable. So again, Cash App is CSZ55. hit me up on the DMs if you need any other details. We appreciate y'all. We love you all. Fabian says, I'm turning in late. Do we get the Utah State guy? I'm putting it at 50-50 right now. I know that sounds like a cop-out, but that's what it's got to be at the moment. Yeah, we're hopping out of here, but until the next time, this has been 50. Wait a minute, I gotta get the chat off here first. Gotta at least make it downsize it. Oh, there you go. Cool, God, I'm so silly. We appreciate you guys. Till the next time, this has been 55 Clips, a subsidiary. Why do I always say subsidiary? Like I'm a subsidiary of the Cardinal Sports Zone Podcast Network. Hit the video, Sean.